Hey guys, it's Mike from the Show Outdoors. As we grow older and continue to enjoy adventure riding, there's one consideration that's paramount. It's not about the bike. It doesn't matter if you're riding a dual sport bike or one of the larger GS's or a mid-weight adventure bike. It's not about the bike. It's also not about your own capabilities. We've all developed different skills over the years, and so we have different skill sets. The number one consideration is fitness. If you can stay fit, you can continue to enjoy the sport that we all love, adventure riding. So what can be done? As we think about overall fitness for off-roading or adventure riding, I like to divide it into 5 categories. And the first category is strength. So think about a day ride. You're out there for 4, 5, 6 hours, or even longer, sometimes 7, 8 hours and more. And for 80 or 90% of that time, you're in an upright standing position. Right? So your knees are bent, your legs are taking the brunt of a lot of the suspension work that's going on. Your core has to maintain an upright body, so both your abs and your lower back are important. And as you're riding over the varying terrain, inevitably, your arms and your shoulders will take some of the impact or the brunt of that impact. So overall body strength is very important. Many of you have had experience with weightlifting or strength training over the years. As we grow older, it's not important as to how much we can lift. It's really consistency and establishing a cadence of strength training so we can maintain that level of strength. If you haven't done it before, there's many good trainers out there that are working at local gyms. So reach out to a trainer, let them set you up on a program, and then continue through with it. The second category of fitness is flexibility, and it goes hand in hand with strength training. Flexibility is something that, again, as we get older, is very, very important. Our muscles tend to become less pliable as we grow older. Our tendons and ligaments, the same, they're less pliable. And so it's important that we maintain a certain level of flexibility. By the way, if you're flexible and you go down, you have a slight spill, you're less likely to be injured. Those small injuries, the muscle strains and so on, are less likely to happen the more flexible you are. The third category is cardiovascular. Now, absolutely, strength training, flexibility, they're number 1 and 2. They're the most important. I think that cardiovascular is also very important. When you're out there riding, you're riding a day-long ride, so 6, 7 hours, and if you go out on a multi-day ride, it's exhausting. It really becomes exhausting. And again, as we grow older, it becomes more exhausting. You feel the aches and pains. And so I found that cardiovascular training helps me tremendously. What I like to do, my go-to for cardio is mountain biking. So I love to mountain bike ride. And if you think about it, mountain bike riding is, you're out in the woods, you're out on single track, you're doing the type of riding that's very similar to adventure riding. So I enjoy that. I think that it not only provides the cardiovascular fitness I'm looking for, but I also think that it adds to my skill set when it comes to adventure riding. As we move to the fourth category of fitness, it's all about your body weight. Are you carrying a healthy weight for your body frame? If you're carrying additional pounds, then you tend to feel lethargic, you tend to have lower energy levels, and it just doesn't make adventure riding as enjoyable as it could. Over a year ago, I decided that I needed to lose weight, and I started intermittent fasting. I started eating better, being more regular with my cardiovascular work and strength training. And by dropping 20 pounds, it has absolutely improved my enjoyment and experience when I'm adventure riding. And not to mention, when I put those adventure riding pants on, they fit a little bit better. As we come to the last category of fitness, it's about mental fitness. And if you think about the relationship between adventure riding and us as riders, the strengthening, the flexibility, and the cardio work all enables us to better enjoy the adventure ride. However, adventure riding provides an escape for us. So it allows us to relax. It allows us to escape that day-to-day grind. I have a friend that owns a small business, and he also is a small aircraft pilot. He has his own aircraft, and he'll go out and he'll fly that aircraft. And what he always comes back to say is that I have to focus on flying that aircraft. So I escape the day-to-day grind. I escape all the challenges that I have at work and within the business. I find the same with adventure riding. I have to focus on riding the bike and also the varying terrain ahead of me. So it's that great escape. But the one other aspect to mental fitness is being true to yourself when you're going out for a ride. So there's been many cases where I put on my gear and I just wasn't quite mentally ready to go for the ride, or something just wasn't right. You need to be in the right frame of mind to jump on the bike and go ride. So again, check yourself at the door. Make sure that you're actually ready, not just with your gear on, but mentally you're ready to go for a ride. As I think about fitness for adventure riding, both mental fitness and physical fitness, adventure riding is absolutely a lifestyle. And if we maintain our fitness, we can continue to enjoy adventure riding into our golden years. As always, thanks for watching.